you're filming, you tell him I said that I put him at that table.
Hey, that's better.
At that table doing what I want him to do.
We're just having a quick go on this guy as well. I'm testing actually on the laptop.
And he says, well, this morning I'm sitting there filming you, and it finally dawned on me because I was so interested in getting everything ready, I wasn't thinking. And he said, I looked in the audience, I looked at my wife, and she was staring at me. Today, the prophecy was fulfilled. It was like 17 years ago. And the old man just told me to tell you that he put you there. That's not your idea.
I'm listening to Jordan Maxwell, by the way, guys.
That frightened me so.
He died about 2000, I think it was, 2021. Very knowledgeable guy.
I was frightened, and he came out and walked with me. And I said, I don't understand what's happening. He said, all I'm telling you is what the man said. So if somebody knew what you were going to do 17 years ago when they told me. And he said it wouldn't be till after I turned 50. That's just one of many experiences. Because I've had so many experiences before that, it was just one more devastating blow that tells me that nobody, it doesn't seem to me that anybody is in control of anything. The thing about that particular story that really strikes me is the fact that he knew a particular camera did not exist then. How did he know that that camera was a technology that didn't exist? That implies that all the technology we're being given will be given. Somebody is giving the human race technology, high, incredibly intelligent technological advances. Somebody is giving it to us. I've sat with, I don't know how much I can say on radio. This has always been my problem when I'm on radio. I have to watch what I say because there are other people's lives are involved, and I don't want to cause other people problems in life.
I'm just playing with the cheats on at the moment. So I'm only demoing it.
I've been told some really incredible stuff from very important people in this world. I mean, profoundly important people in this world that you did not think that I would have an opportunity to even be in their company, and what they told me.
Oops, sorry. I'm just having a drink of water.
I remember having a discussion. You and I had some very interesting survived dinners at his house. That's right. He sure did. He shared a lot of pictures and explained. And if anybody had it, he did. I mean, he was one of the top people in this government. He was sharp as a tack. Oh, yeah. 92 years old, he was sharper than half the 20. Oh, yeah. Brilliant man. Great guy. Well, I don't know if I ever told you this, but in 1999, December 31st, New Year's night, the next morning, New Year's morning of the year 2000, I got a phone call from him. And I said, well, it's pleasure to hear from you. And he said, well, I'm just calling to wish you a happy New Year. And I said, well, thank you for thinking of me. And he said, of course I'll think of you. You're my friend. He said, well, I can tell you to a restaurant. So I said, so where are you? And he said, well, I'm having breakfast with my wife. He said, she wanted to come to Palm Springs for the weekend, for the holiday weekend. So I brought her over here, and we're having breakfast. I said, well, that's nice. And so he said, I'm here having breakfast with Secretary Powell and Dick Cheney. And they want to say hello. And yeah, he's there with Powell and Cheney. And he said, well, I've been talking to them about you and about my feelings about you. I was just amazed. He said, we talked, and I talked to his wife for a few minutes, and then that was it. And so then when she handed the phone back to him, he said, well, you will be coming to dinner next week. And I said, yes, I will, Doc. Yes, I will. And he said, well, I've been talking to Paul and Cheney about you, and I told them about my feelings about you.
And I said, well, I hope it's good. And he says, well, always, I love you, and just hope for it. And I said, thank you. So it was it. But, you know, Paul and Katie sitting there accepting me.
I'll never forget the call when his aide came in and said, Dr. Kissinger's on the phone, would you like to take his spot? He and Henry Kissinger had a 5-minute conversation about how the world is about to change after that.
That's exactly right. And he told me, he said there are 7 men who run California. One of those sessions where we were up in his office, in his home, and our other mutual friend, the other doctor, was there, and so he said to me, he said, there are 7 men who run the state of California. One of them is in charge of all entertainment. One is over agriculture. One is over the mineral resources of California. Another one's over the corporations, internet corporations. But basically, the power of California is in the hands of 7 men, and they work directly for me. I heard that. I don't know what that tells you, but the translators who didn't say me and go, this guy is calling the shots in California, not only because he told me that one of his actual words was, not Yahoo works for me. He and I, as you well know, because he's a bear, he and I became very, very close friends. The surgeon in that time, he was a doctor who was also
Here's my shorts.
and I'll tell you, I sat talk with him about world politics, about world religion.
Very fascinating.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, very good mentor. I think a lot of his motivation essentially makes it cornerstone to the show. Where you're given the power to go out and share experiences, life experiences, and I think seeing that
and knowledge is power.
And the symbolism within everyday society. I know that I've traveled the world extensively from Brazil to Europe, Asia, to you name it. Getting into the symbols, which you really open your eyes to symbols. These symbols have been around for a long, long time.
And they're in your face.
It's right there in your
Everywhere you go.
I walk into a big field, and you're right there on the wall.
That's right.
You know the old saying,
Är det några Kcin symbol?
Before you sign the contract, read the fine print. What are you talking about? The sign of the dotted line? Well, sign of the dotted line and read the fine print go together. So when you're signing a check, you have a checkbook. You look in your checkbook. And when you sign your name, that looks like a dot. So therefore you're signing on the dotted line. Okay, but get a magnifying glass. It's not that. The fine print. The fine print is on your check when you're signing the check. And so when you get a magnifying glass and look at that line you're signing on, it's not a dotted line. And not dots, they're letters that are spelling out something. Very interesting the way that banking does what they do today.
The irony of the banking world to look at the control that they have over everything, printing everything. And it's funny that if you look at North Korea, if you look at Iran, if you look at Cuba, and even Venezuela, and those aren't those 4 countries that have nothing to do with quote unquote the Rothschild banking. Sort of way of monetization, not control over the central banks.
Yeah, that's probably the aim. But the whole idea of banking, and I've always loved as I said, the dark side, especially in relation to UFOs and ancient mysteries. People pyramids and those are these ancient monoliths and these huge stones. Egypt 3 times, I've slept in Cairo 3 different times, and we went to the pyramid. And I have to say that the right up to the pyramid is safe. So every night we can just set out the patio upstairs in the 6th story up, and on the patio, we look right across the street, it's right there. And then right behind it on the Giza Plateau, there's that little bubble. There every night there was a white music show. We sit out there on the 7 stories up on the roof, watching the show every night. But the pyramids are strange for me. I was not as impressed with the pyramids as I thought I would be. Although and the reason why I think is because your mind does not comprehend, even if you're looking at them across the street, your mind does not comprehend how big these things really are. If you get there, you drive up, not super blocks, you have to drive up there to the plateau, when you're right in front of you, but wait till you get there, then you begin to see how large they are. And it's very impressive. But the thing that blows my mind is the Great Pyramid is not the middle one. The middle one is the one that everyone always sees. The one before is the Great Pyramid of Egypt. The one in the middle is very impressive, but that's not, in point of fact, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. And when you go inside the Great Pyramid, it's a mind trip. I'm just amazed at the size of the stones inside that gallery when you're climbing up the gallery, walking in the wall. Have you ever been in the Great? Oh, it's incredible. Absolutely.
Road trip.
It's a mind trip.
How old do you think they really are? There's a lot of controversy.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the Egyptians told Herodotus that they had no idea who built the pyramid. I mean, Herodotus, the Greek historian, that was, I don't know, before Alexander the Great, or around that time, when the Greeks went into Egypt, the people who were not Egyptians, they were Arabic, but they told Herodotus, we don't know who built it. I have no idea.
Even the Great Pyramid, they say, was later finding controversy what it really was. And
oh, yeah. One thing we know for sure that it wasn't. And the one thing for sure that it wasn't is all about.
I didn't get it. You're not staying for long now, mate.
All 3 pyramids were tombs for the pharaohs. That was ludicrous on the face of it. Just on the face of it, that's stupidity. Anybody who would make a statement like that in public should be ashamed of
now they're
themselves.
coming out saying that the Great Pyramid was a potential power generator of some
Oh, well, no, anything, but tell me that it was a tomb. Anyone with more than 500 brain cells all going the same way will tell you that the pharaohs were buried about 25 miles south of there in a place called the Valley of the Kings. That's where the pharaohs were buried. There's no pharaoh or anybody buried in the pyramid, and they were not. So everyone says that the three and the mention that the
Painful bollocks.
Also look at the temples. And the one I found was we were discussing earlier off the coast of Cuba, 2 miles under the surface of the ocean.
Yeah.
They've been able to find the same Giza Plateau with the pyramids to scale.
Yeah.
And they also line up with Orion.
Well, what about the pyramid that's found on the floor of the
Get over there.
right out the coast of Florida. Sitting out on the floor of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, people don't know about it because it doesn't really have anything to do with football or people like the basketball. So what the hell is how the hell is it going to be? It's just a pyramid sitting out there on the damn ocean floor.
How do you find out about it?
Yeah, well, the way it was found, and one of the doctors that went to the, from the Philly Alvarez is that, one of the Oceanographic Institute in Miami, I think it was, found an old site in the bed one day out over the Bahama Bay, which is 10 miles away from the island of Bimini, and the was found in 10 miles from the Bimini, on the Bahama Bay. Flying all over that area, they were flying over, they saw a pyramid that looked like a pyramid, the size of Cheops pyramid in Egypt. So they left it where they were and came back, and they went back out there with I don't know, with the Oceanographic Institute, and probably the Coast Guard. I don't know who else went out there with them, but they went back out there and they swam down and they found the pyramid, and they have an all-seeing eye at the top, and they discovered that the eye, or the opening at the top of the triangle, the top of the pyramid, was sucking the water. And it says it was sucking it in, and it was blowing it out the bottom. So there's some kind of a generator actually operating right now in this pyramid that's on the ocean floor of the Atlantic, 10 miles north of Bimini, in an area called the Bahama Bay. And he said that the doctor, I think his name was Valentine, Dr. Valentine, with the Oceanographic Institute. Anyway, he said, and this was incidentally on Discovery or History Channel, there was a show on this. It shocked me. I was amazed to see it, but there was a whole program on this. Yeah, because normally they'll put on the highly intelligent stuff. He said that when they were recording with other people around the pyramid, but he swam into the eye at the top.
I've got God mode on, obviously, I'm just playing.
2 hands were a little larger than normal. And they were made out of himself. They were made out of people. And they were covered in a crystal. And he said, I popped the crystal out of it. The hand was just extended in place.
I've seen that actually in the see that with
The double hand, yeah.
Well, that's kind of getting back to the pyramid here.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, people look at a dollar bill and have no idea what
Maybe this is a good place to break. We could talk a very long time about symbols on the dollar bill.
So there's going to be a lot of different guests, and many of them have.
Yeah, he's amazing, man. His name's Jordan Maxwell.
People do not see the profound significance of symbols on our money, on our coat of arms, on currency, on the corporate logos, on flags, national flags. All of these symbols mean something. Again, like I said, it's not important to the normal person on the street. On the dollar bill, because it hasn't got anything to do with sports or charity.
Even in the courtroom, you can see that.
Oh yeah.
This is a long time, it's just me fiddling around, I'm just bored.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln.
My PC's currently down, so I'm on the laptop. So I'm testing the laptop up with all the highest settings. Well, I don't know whether it is highest settings.
Corporate fascism, the corporations taking over the world. There's a whole naked bands on both. So we can get into all of that. That's a whole nother story. I mean, when you get into government. But going back to the dollar bill.
Well, I've actually got ray tracing, but I've not got it switched on. I don't think you can run ray tracing on this.
On the right hand side.
Anyway.
Eagle. And the eagle has 32 feathers on one unit. But there are 9 men who are close to the bird. Because the religion of God is always equated to 3. It's always a triune God. It's the opposing of the gods. And Islam who make a religion
Solomon's mind isn't a 3 symbol Sol Oman.
Sol on. There was no King Solomon. There was no King David or King Solomon. Or any of those other biblical characters. They were. That's why the Bible is called the greatest story ever told. It's a story. Solomon, there was no Solomon. And therefore today there is no Solomon temple. There is a temple of Sol on. S-O-L, and Latin is the sun, Sol. Om are the feast of the they are called the feast of Om. Remember the chant of the Om? Sun worship in Egypt back then was a city called Heliopolis. Helios, and this is all Greek. The Egyptians didn't call the city Heliopolis. The Greeks call it Heliopolis because Helios is Greek and Opolis is a city.
Right.
So it's Helios is the city of the sun. I should say that. Helios is Greek for the sun, and Opolis is a city. So therefore Heliopolis is the city of the sun. But the city that the Greeks call Heliopolis, the Egyptians called it On, O-N, because it was a city of light, the city of the sun. The light switch on, and Egypt, city of light. So therefore, it's the city of the sun. Well, Sol means of the sun. And therefore, the temple of Solomon, Temple of Solomon is the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the Temple of Solomon. The Temple of the sun. The Aztecs and the Mayans had temples to the sun and temples to the moon. But the one in Egypt was called, the Great Pyramid was called the Temple of the Sun, because it was all dedicated to astrology based on the sun. So that's why it's in Heliopolis that became, and the city was called On. When you go back to the American dollar bill, you will see above the eagle's head, there are 13 stars.
Shit, that's good.
Look at those 13 stars. What configuration do the 13 stars collectively make up? There are 13 stars above the eagle's head on the back of the dollar bill. Look at them. Think about what you're looking at. So all 13 stars together in one system, what do they make up? Well, yeah, but I'm saying, you look at the stars and what does it make up? What are you looking at? Look at that. And then add them all together into one star with a hexagram HCS-6. For the star data, there's a 6-pointed star. That's why it's called a hex. Why? It's because the ancient old and the ancient historical the government is drawn as a circle on the ground, and they draw a triangle within the circle, and then an opposing triangle, which is a celebrated and and stand inside of that circle of that star and cast the spell on it. And so we get the idea of the hex value. And so today we have used all over the world for a cloud discovery that have the hex on them. And they have star. And so they call it the Star of David. No, but first of all, we know it's not the Star of David because the star itself, the six-pointed star, was actually originally came from the Hindus in India. This is an Indian Hindu symbol of the six-pointed star. It can be traced back to an ancient world of the planet Saturn. Saturn was always the astronomical, not astrological, astronomical, one of the symbols of the astronomical for the planet Saturn was a six-pointed star, a hexagram, which I think is interesting because on the planet of Saturn today, on the North Pole, there is a hexagram. Did you know that? That's a hexagram on Saturn.
Saturnalia is really the.
Well, that's where we get Christmas from, the Saturnalia. Christmas, we call it Christmas. No, it's actually Saturnalia. It's the 12 days of Christmas, like the song, the 12 days of Christmas. No, the 12 days of Saturnalia. It's called Saturnalia. Look it up in the dictionary. It was a celebration in the ancient Rome. It was a pagan celebration where they had trees, and they would put candles on the trees, and they would give gifts and celebrate. And during the Saturnalia celebration, which we today call Christmas, it was being celebrated of the sun, and it was called the celebration.
Yeah, this is a new area. I've not come across this one.
The idea was, and this gets into religion and theology, which is the one subject that I'm fascinated with. You know, when you think about it, all of your life, the situation in the heavens has always been the same. It's the same story, year in and year out. The sun is in summer, and then it goes into fall, then it goes into winter, then it goes into summer, and it never stops.
The 3 days you've got the summer, the clock.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that the system is that the sun starts in summer or spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then it starts all over again, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then it'll stop. That's the way it is. So the sun, the ancient people said that the sun was dead in winter. Everyone in the northern hemisphere thought that the sun was dead in winter. It is dead in winter for you. It's freezing up here. But if you have the money or if you're a bird, you can fly down the Rio. That's when summer is in the southern hemisphere. You go south for the summer. That's when you see the birds. All the birds going south in the fall. Why? Because they're getting out of here because it's winter and it's cold here. So you fruitcakes stay here and work on your job. We're going down the Rio, down to the beach. And so the birds are flying south for the summer because that's where the sun's going to be. So it's the first day of winter in the northern hemisphere. December 21st is the first day of summer in the southern hemisphere. And so it's just the opposite there. So when they're having summer, we're having winter. So in the northern hemisphere, we said that the sun dies for us. It's dead. There's no light to it. We're freezing to death up here. That's the whole story we can get into later. It's called astrotheology. And that's a big subject. And we can go 4 or 5 hours just on explaining where the Catholic religion came from.
Look at the Sistine Chapels we were talking about.
Oh,
you walk into.
Oh, I know. It's all astrology.
It's right
it's
there.
Everywhere in front of you.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Been out there all your life. You've been sitting there. All you have to do is, like I said, all you really have to do is do something you've never done before. Some really strange, interesting thing you've never done before. Go to a library and read a book.
Right.
Yeah. That would be something really interesting.
Yeah. Jordan, what's a book? What's a book?
Yeah. And so, on the back of the dollar bill, going back to the back of the dollar bill, on the left-hand side, which is called the reverse of the Great Seal. First of all, on the right-hand side, going back to the dollar bill, you will see the eagle. And the eagle represents, the eagle has always represented in all societies, always the eagle is the most important symbol in all societies. And it always means the same thing. As far back as you can go to the Sumerians, the Babylonians, the Phoenician Canaanites, The Greeks, the Romans, America has the bald eagle. You know, that's our symbol. No, it's not your symbol. It's been the oldest symbol that's ever been used by any civilization on the face of the earth, period. All ancient civilizations use the eagle. It represents the sun. And there was an ancient priesthood coming out of Phoenicia, Kcin, where very thousands and thousands of years ago, a very ancient priesthood were the priest of the sun. And it goes back to, and even in Egypt, there was a priesthood of the sun. And they were stationed in, and they lived in an area we call On, or Heliopolis. So the eagle represents the sun. But what's interesting about the eagle is you'll notice it only has two wings, left wing and right wing. That's why you can only have two political parties under the system in America. You can only have a left wing and a right wing. So the eagle only has two wings, left wing and right wing. Both wings are operated by the same brain. So there's a third party here, that's the brain that operates the left wing and right wing, which is telling you that our political system is run by money.
Oh, that's a business. Lately, it just seems like these political groups.
Oh my God, it's like Christmas.
People in our political party. Look at them on though.
Yeah, I've always explained it like they're two different sides of the same coin.
Both sides of the same coin.
Well, they're the same coin though.
Yeah.
Well, then you get into the banking side of it. You know, look at these big investment banks that are backing both parties.
I can't wait to get into that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you have a bank? You've got banks are on both sides of a river. They're called river banks. And what does a river bank do? It directs the flow of the currency.
Ah.
Because your money is a liquid asset. It's the cash flow, the liquid asset. Therefore, that's what a bank does. It directs the flow of the currency.
Back to the writing is on the wall.
That's
Right
it.
between the lines.
Absolutely. On the left-hand side of the dollar bill, you have a pyramid. Now, how many Americans know of a dollar bill? Most people don't even know what's on the back of a dollar bill. But on the back of the dollar bill is an Egyptian pyramid. And that's
it's in this one.
It's become very famous now. Lots of, hundreds and hundreds of websites. Speakers out there all over the world now talking about the symbol on the back of the dollar bill is Lucifer, the devil, Horus, the Egyptian god of the sun, and all kinds of stories out there about the symbol on the back of the dollar bill. Well, I was talking about on radio and television and speaking at circuits and expos as far back as the 1964, 65, 66 about the symbol on the dollar bill and what the word means. Above the top of the pyramid, you will see the Latin word Anuit Correctus. Anuit Correctus, and beneath the pyramid, you will see the dollar. Each pyramid has a fourth tongue on the banner. Novas or Novus is Novus or new. Novus is new.
New
Is order. That word secular. Secular means anything that's worldly. So nobody is plural as the new order of the world, the new world order. Well, what are you talking about, new world order? Well, it's based on the pyramid with the LCI, the new world order. And the word parenthesis at the top is Latin for our enterprise is now a success. Or God has favored our enterprise with success. So what the symbol is saying is that this is a pyramid represents a new world order, but the idea is already a success. God has favored our enterprise. Okay, so there's an enterprise, a world enterprise, and it's called a new world order, and it's based on the pyramid. So what the hell are you talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about the eye and the triangle. You will see a light emanating from around the eye. The eye represents the Messiah, the Jewish Messiah. Ask any well-informed rabbi, what does that symbol at the top mean? And it will tell you, if he's well-informed and highly intelligent and well-read, that is the symbol for Messiah in the Hebrew religion. The Jewish religion, the Messiah is a triangle surrounded by light on top of a pyramid. That's the symbol for the Jewish Messiah. Also, and I'll tell you why. I'll explain to you why. But also in the New Testament, Jesus is represented as the triangle on top of the pyramid. Now, let me tell you why. Because in the Hebrew, there are two places in the Bible. I think one of them is in the book of Isaiah and one in the book of Psalms. And we're talking Old Testament Hebrew, where the Messiah is referred to as the chief cornerstone the builders rejected. Again, in the Hebrew, Messiah is the chief cornerstone the builders rejected. Then twice in the New Testament, in Christian theology, Jesus is referred to as the chief cornerstone the builders rejected. Same word, but now it's in Aramaic and Greek, not in Hebrew. But it means the same thing. So then you say, okay, so the Messiah or Jesus is the chief cornerstone the builders rejected. This is why Christians who have no idea about any of this, so they've been watching Bugs Bunny and Benny Top TV, so they have no idea about any of this. I spent 53 years watching this, while most Christians only spent 53 minutes. Christians will tell you that Jesus is the cornerstone of the church. Nothing could be more ludicrous on the face of it. Go back and read it. If you can get an education, go to school, and learn how to read, and go back and read the actual Hebrew scriptures and read the Greek and Arabic scriptures, and it will tell you, no, Jesus is not the cornerstone of the church. You were wrong. The corner of the building, if the first stone is laid, it's a perfect square. And so wherever you lay that perfect square, when you build out from it, it's going to be too late. If you built the building and it's a little off, you should have straightened the cornerstone out to start with. So the cornerstone is on the bottom of the building. Jesus is not the cornerstone. The word in Greek and Hebrew is chief cornerstone. Chief cornerstone is totally different because the word chief cornerstone in Hebrew, look it up in the Hebrew.
This bunny shit.
Is a triangle placed on top of a pyramid. Because if you take a perfect four-sided pyramid, in your mind, four-sided pyramid, absolutely perfect. You take a razor and you cut off the tip. The tip you just cut off is itself. Because it's a little tiny. Now put it back on and it's completely the idea is that Jesus on the Messiah is the divine plan of the universe, the completion of God's divine ancient plan that the Egyptians knew about, the Babylonians, the Sumerians, all the ancient peoples in the world understood what God is and what the Messiah and Christianity, what Jesus actually represents. The word in the New Testament for Jesus is the chief cornerstone, which is a triangle sitting on top of a pyramid. And Jesus is referred to as God's Son.
Full metal jacket.
Of the world. What else like the world? It isn't the sun. That's and the Son is our risen, or Jesus is our risen Savior. Or Jesus is the Son. S-U-N, not S-O-N. And so you ask any 6-year-old child, where is Jesus? And a little Christian kid will tell you he's in heaven. Well, when you go out at night and you look into the stars at night, what are you looking into? You're looking into heaven. Well, during the daytime, you will look up and you'll see something called the sun. So God's Son, and obviously it's God's Son, it's not your Son. It doesn't belong to Africa, it doesn't belong to Chinese, it belongs to God. So it's God's Son. And God's Son is in heaven. Of course it's in heaven. Where the hell else would it be if it's not in heaven? And God's Son, as you remember, is our risen Savior. Of course it rises. Every morning about 5:30 it rises, son. And it is your Savior. If it doesn't come up, you're dead in 3 weeks. So it's God's Son is your risen Savior. Of course it's your risen Savior. And so the Messiah has to do with the divine plan of the ages, which is a war between light and darkness. The whole idea in the ancient Egyptian religion, the ancient Babylonian, the Phoenician Canaanite religion, and Judaism, Christianity,
Where's this flying fish?
Judaism and Christianity
I'm trying not to swear, guys. I'm trying to keep it parental guidance.
That is what the whole New Testament story of Jesus is all about. The entire story of Jesus in the New Testament, the thing that the Christian church is supposedly based on, is based on ancient metaphor, symbolic story. That's again why I said that the Bible is not the greatest collection of facts, it's the oldest story. It's the greatest story ever told. Of course it's the greatest story ever told. It's the oldest story. And the story is very simple. It's a war between light and darkness, between God's Son, the light of the world, and your risen Savior. And he gave you life. Of course he gave you life. Without the Son, you would even be here.
You studied much of the Islamic and the Quran with its significance and its paralleling with the
Oh yeah, absolutely. But they got a little different slant on things. But it's interesting when you get into theology, how much people don't know. I mean, I'm just amazed at the stuff that's right there in your face. But the people who have given their whole life over to the church, have given all the money to the church, have given their whole life to the church, they fall on their knees and fall all over themselves when they see the Holy Father or the priest and all that and martyrdom. And they want to admit that they're wrong. And all the heroes go like even today as an adult, nobody wants to be made fun of in front of the class. Nobody wants to be laughed at because he doesn't know he didn't do his homework, he doesn't know the problems. And so as a kid, you're standing in front of the class and the teacher's asking you to do a problem that you don't know how to do. Why? Because you didn't do your homework and you didn't study. So all the kids are laughing at you because you're imbecile and stupid. And they're laughing at you. Well, children don't like to be laughed and mocked by their parents.
I noticed the nuns were great at that.
Oh, no, but that's a whole different story. But the point I'm making is that people don't like to be in front of their friends and to show that they're ignorant. They don't want to do that. That's very offensive and hurts people. And so that's why most people will go along with anything that the group, whatever the group believes, that's what they believe. Whatever the group wants to do, that's what they want to do. Because if humans want to be gregarious or they want to be among and accepted by their friends.
So I call them sheeple.
Well, of course they are. All the sheep want to be together. You don't want to live in a society to be a thinker, be an educated thinker who questions everything, who analyzes everything. That's what you don't do. If you do that, now you're going to lose your friends.
They want to tell me
Of course they want to. Because by what you've done, I can tell who you are. And by your fruit, I shall know you. So that when someone comes to Jesus,
I need some hairpins, don't I?
they ask Jesus, they have a seed. They ask him, what kind of a seed is this?
Why can't you go in then when he's got
when Jesus said, they took the seed and said, why don't you plant it and water it, and whenever it comes up, if it's an apple tree, then it was an apple seed, arrowhead. But if it comes up as a peach tree, then it was a peach seed. Goofy, arrowhead. So you don't have to be a big scientist, just plant it. I don't want to see what it produces. So by their fruit, you shall know them. And this is the fruit of the church and religion and government today. For 30 years, the entire nation has got an IQ of 40. Nobody knows the depth of the hole in the ground. Nobody understands how they're getting this down. Nobody understands what's being ripped off and destroyed. Nobody understands why they have to go to jail, why you have to go to jail, why you have to pay this fine, why you have to pay that ticket, and who's running the country, why do you only have people in for parties. Nobody knows anything about none of it. Nobody
their basketball.
yeah, if you go to a basketball and watch the Oh, it's incredible. Now we see on television every night about the it's coming from America, all right? Coming from America.
Oh, there's another one.
The people who have built on it.
What's the downside to demise?
It's everywhere. Any city has gangs, drive-by shootings, motorcycle gangs. All over America, people are working every day to get their money to go out and buy drugs on the street at night.
Whether they're legal or illegal.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I mean, the doctors, look at the stuff the doctors are giving people. You know, it's crazy.
So I'm just saying, so when you see the Medellin cartels making billions, yeah, they're making billions off of America because Americans are a drug addict.
How come they got apples?
And it's not alcohol, it's soccer or
Welcome to the Big Apple.
or alcohol, you know.
And these are kids that aren't adhering to the Rand McNally programming that they want to throw into the school.
Well,
And they find that it's hyperactive. Let's give them the dope and let's zombieize them. And
Let's make our little tweaker right early.
Yeah. I mean, it's really sad. And it's sad that, you know, our political leaders adhere to these big pharmaceutical companies that are backing their wallets to get reelected.
They have to.
Yeah. But it's really, it's going to be the demise of this nation.
Oh, no, but at least they will get high off of
The
their
earth.
last name.
Well, yeah, you know, that's a whole other chapter. I mean, if you look at some of the political leaders, and I won't mention any names.
You don't have to.
You don't have to,
Anybody with more than 500 brain cells knows who they are.
Go Google your elected officials and see what their net worth is pre getting into politics and look at it right now.
Absolutely. You're right.
And listen, healthcare, a whole other subject. We've got the Obamacare and whatnot, but how about becoming a society that taxpayers will always have the same healthcare that your elected officials have? If I'm elected to Congress, I'm adhering, I get healthcare for life. That's phenomenal healthcare.
I'm going to conference.
Well, I think oh, wait, you're important to the water.
Yeah, that's
And also, at the bottom of the pyramid goes up to this symbol from the Messiah, which is symbol on the dollar bill, the triangle with the top, represents the Messiah, as I said, it represents...
No, I see, she said, no.
On the bottom, there are 13 layers on the pyramid. The 13 head on the other side, the 13 stripes on the flag. And the eagle is holding 13 arrows on one side and 13 berries and 13 leaves on the other side. Everything is done in sequence of 13.
what about the significance of the 13 colonies? Is that
Well, that's right. That's right. It's based on the 13 colonies. Why? People don't know that the United States of America can be traced back to India. That's where we have come from. The United States of America has come from India.
Maybe this is a good place to stop for the day. India seems like another topic altogether.
What do you think, guys?
I think it's a good idea to stop here because it's...
Right guys, it's a good idea to stop here as well. Thanks for watching. I know it's a bit of a different one. I used to watch Jordan Maxwell a long time ago. Like I say, he died. He was a truth seeker. It's quite interesting. I tell you what, we've still got to bear this. 1 hour and 49 minutes. The news was sent out over the years. Get up there, you piss off. Piece of shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh bollocks. Oh my god, there's so many robots here. I'm out of here, I'm getting in here. We're in here. We're in like Flint. monkeys are. Shit for that. Right. I'm hoping that the robots I wonder if it's shooting at me or whether it's shooting at the dogs, the runners. God knows. Bit silly, you don't put washing machines in the... Oh, is it a bathroom? Yeah, alright. Bit different to put it in there. Can't get behind there. Oh, can you get behind? It's alright, okay. I don't know whether or not this takes out this one. No. I don't know what controls these lights. Where's that flying thing? Is it gone? Okay. Right then. I could do the sniper. Wouldn't I? But that'll do. Maybe not. Okay, we'll call it a day anyway. This was just a quick play around actually to test whether or not the laptop can take the game. Information will be in there. Anyway, like, subscribe, usual stuff. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.